Yes, alright, my viewers and subscribers. Today is the day. West Indies, West Indies, West Indies. Now we take on England in the first of 3 ODI games today. Probably by the time you are hearing this, the game would have already started. But I am putting this one out before the game. So hopefully you get a chance to hear it prior to the game. Now, before every game, I like to do what I call keys to victory. And this is where I highlight some simple and obvious things that we need to get right if we are going to put up a challenge or if we are going to go further and win the game. So just give a listening ear until the end. If you are new to the channel and you like the work and you want to support, one way to support is to subscribe to the channel. You can also leave a like on the video and you can also comment. We did our playing 11 yesterday. If you want to try and squeeze your playing 11 in before the game, you can do so. Alright, so straight into it. I think I have about 5 or 6 things that we need to really zoom in on. Quite a few things. I could find a lot of things, but I just narrow it down to 6. So first things first, the toss. You want to get things right from the get-go. I'm not saying that you need to predict if they're going to drop on heads or tails. Not that. I want the captain to make the right call. Right? It is our home condition, our home ground. He would have had conversations with the ground staff. They know what type of pitch they are preparing. They know the weather. So you need every little bit of you don't want to say favor, but you want everything that you can add to your advantage when you're at home, right? So you want to make the right call. When you assess the pitch, when you look at the pitch, you know what is going, what should be expected. And if it looks like it's going to be good to bat first, you bat first. If it looks like it's going to be good to bowl first, then you bowl first. You understand? So the first, from the get-go, you want to make sure that the right decision is made based on the pitch and the weather. I don't know if we're going to have any adverse weather or anything like that. So that is the first thing, trying to get an advantage. And when I say advantage, I'm not talking about doctoring pitches or anything like that, but it's your home ground, so you want to make the call right. The number 2 thing, the second thing, players need to show that they understand their roles. Players need to show that they understand their roles, right? For 2 weeks, approximately 2 weeks, they were in camp preparing, getting ready. We hear the coach Darren Sammy and the lead selector Desmond Haynes. They are always speaking about players getting a role to play and knowing their roles. So one way to show that you understand your role and you know your role is to go out there and do exactly what they would have discussed in team meetings. I mean, we are here, we don't know what, we obviously not going to be able to tell what they would have discussed. But cricket is cricket, and if you're playing ODI cricket, especially if you're batting first, there are some general things that you're looking for. So the watching public will have an idea of how things are going. So first thing, as the second thing there, you want to show that you understand your role. You don't want to leave anything for your part for anybody. You understand? So they are playing an attacking brand of cricket based on what they are saying. You understand? But at the same time, you don't want to see the number 3 or the opening batsman doing what should be done at number 6, 7. You understand? You don't want to see them going and batting like they don't have a plan. It's attacking cricket, yes, but you want to make sure that it's sensible, attacking sensible cricket. So, go on and show your brand of cricket that you're trying to play. But we don't want to see the openers and number 3 batsman or 4 acting as if they are batting at number 6, 7, 8. We really and truly can't deal with that. The third thing, talking about batting, we definitely need to bat the 50 overs if we're batting first. This here now is me talking in the sense that we're batting first. We need to bat out 50 overs. We need to bat out 50 overs. That is one of the things that we need to work on. You understand? Sometimes we go and you know, get ball out and all of them things, you know, because we're trying to be too attacking or too up front. Sometimes if we bat out the 50 overs, you know, what we were at 280 might turn into a 310 or 315. That is a big difference right there. So we need to bat out the 50 overs. You understand? You know, even if we get pinned down for a while, can't get too frustrated or anything like that. You have to make sure that, you know, if you face a couple of dot balls, then you just know, so you just saw it go and you just try and win thing and basically try and take the game back over in your favor. But you know, we don't really want to see no careless cricket and people just giving away wickets and getting ball out inside 30, 40 overs. 50 overs we have, you know, we need to definitely bat those 50 overs. Unless we are chasing and we end up chasing on whatever they would have made inside 50 overs. But you know, if we're batting first, we definitely need to try and bat out those 50 overs. We have to fight and we have to go as hard as we can. England, my people, they are trying to find their footing just like us. You understand? They have a couple of players that you can say they are new to the international scene, haven't played a lot of games. So you know, some would have played good amount of games, but they are not mainstay. Our mainstayers, so they are going to be looking to secure themselves. So you know, we can work on that and try to get that in our favor. You understand? We need to also understand that roles are going to change as you go along. So this is something I am sure the coaches would have spoken to the players about. We want you to play this role. You are in the team to play this role. You made the team to play this particular role. But as the game go along, the roles will change. You understand? If you are a number 3 or opening batsman and we are down in over number 45, 46 going on with wickets in the hands, you know, you're expected to flip the switch and start going. You understand? You know, to finish off things with a flourish or whatever. But you know, that is something. The fourth thing that we're looking at, I think this is the fourth thing. Yeah, man, the fourth thing that we're looking at is a good platform. You know, good platform needs to be set by the openers and the rest of the top order batsmen. Basically tying in there with what I was saying earlier. You know, you go out there, you get set, get yourself together, try and establish yourself, establish a dominant, you know, try and impose yourself on the bowlers and take it from there. In my opinion, we need one of the top 5 to bat at least 25 overs. So that would simply mean they need to score a century. You know, it would be nice if we can get more than one, but you know, at least one player we need to bat 25 overs. You know, and I am hoping that in that one player batting 25 overs is not just trying to save the team because the whole thing is collapsing. You know, we are hoping for a good standing and thing like that. So if a guy is able to bat 25 overs, we're looking for a century there. And then, you know, we understand, you would understand that the other players that would be batting around him would be looking to score some half centuries also. Another man getting close to a 3-figure score. That is how you're going to get your team up to 320, 330. Even though teams chasing down 400 these days are close to 400 in ODIs. You understand? So that is something that they definitely need to look at, you know. Going straight along, the fifth thing that we need to start get right if we are going to really get this game under control. You know, understanding how to accumulate runs. Understanding how to accumulate runs. Keep the scoreboard ticking over. Try and minimize the dot balls. You understand? Players need to understand that hitting a 6 and then facing 5 dot balls don't make any sense. I am no mathematical genius or anything like that. But if you get a 4 and you just get some single, even if you double up, try to double up for most of the deliveries, get 2s. You understand? It's still more than hit 1-6 and get out. And that is high risk cricket. Because you might hit the 1-6 in the over, you might get out. You understand? So another important thing, accumulation of runs. We need to be careful how we accumulate the runs. We want the runs, but make sure that we are going about it the right way. As I said, we don't want to see a man try block 5 ball and then the last ball him lick for 6. That madness, that makes no sense. You understand? So strike rotation is going to be key. You know, test the feelers out there. Understanding how hard to hit the ball sometimes. Sometimes when you hit the ball too hard, you take away from what you would have gotten. You know, you hit the ball too hard to the feeler, you don't get a chance to take a single or a two turn into one because of how hard you hit the ball. You know, so you're looking to pace, and that is only sometimes. You know, you're looking to pace yourself, how to time the ball and things like that. Now, just to finish up where the bowling is concerned, my people, bowlers will need to hunt in pairs. The bowlers will need to hunt in pairs. If you have one man searching for the wicket, then you have the next man tightening up the end, holding up the other end, trying to apply pressure on the batsman. And you know, we need to minimize any sort of looseness that will give the batsman any sort of help. So the bag of wide is not going to work, the bag of no ball is not going to work. You understand? And the fielders need to back up the bowlers. That is how you keep bowlers motivated. That is how you put batsmen under pressure. So those are just some things, my people. A whole lot of things I could have added in there. But if we're able to get these key things together, then we could be on our way to having a merry and a happy Sunday. But we shall see. They always say who live the longest see the most. So let us see. Anyway, stay tuned to the channel, my people. After the game, you know, we will have our after the game analysis. Hopefully, if things work out, I will be able to do a live. If I am even able to do a live, it's going to be way up in the evening, probably long after the game. So just continue to monitor the channel. If your notification bell is not on, turn it on so that if we are going to go live, you will be notified. Big up.